I hope you guys are ready for our rose purse tutorial. I've already done the front side of our purse. So this part one will be how to do the front side, the actual rose part of your purse. And part two will be how to do the back side if you want a flat back. Now, if you want the rose pattern to be on both sides of your purses, you're just going to do part one tutorial twice, okay? Part two, I'm going to show you how to do a flat back, plus constructing your purse together and adding hooks if you want to, not hooks, adding straps if you want to add your straps. So this is the materials and tools you'll need. Of course, you're going to need yarn. You're going to need either t-shirt yarn or macrame yarn, like the macrame cord yarn. So I'm using t-shirt yarn. I got this off of eBay. This brand is Batello t-shirt crochet yarn. And my purse is going to be two of these. I would need 2 skeins of these. So just to give you a better idea of it, the length of this is 72.2 yards. So 2 skeins of this will be perfect. I got some of my lipstick on this one, but it's okay. Also, you will need a 6mm hook. Also, if you go onto the eBay and order this t-shirt yarn, it also comes with a 6mm hook, but I'm going to use my own. And what else? You'll need scissors and a sewing needle to weave your ends in, and 2 stitch markers. Let's get into it. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to create a magic ring, and then you're going to chain 3. So the beginner way to start a magic ring is to do a slip knot, insert your hook, and chain 3. 1, 2, well, 4, 3, and 4. And then we're slip stitching into this very first chain that we made. This is going to make your magic ring. Next, we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then inside the ring, we're going to put 11 double crochet, okay? 11. So once you get done with this row, counting your chain 3 as a stitch, you will have 12 stitches in total. Okay, this is what your work should look like now. After you do your 11 plus your chain 3, that makes 12 stitches when you count around. Next, we're going to slip stitch into the back loop only, okay? So this little top, this top of the chain 3, we're going to slip stitch only in the back loop, like so. All right, next we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to put 2 double crochet in the back loop only. So when we're done with this row, we should have 24 stitches, okay? In the back loop only. So 1 and 2. Look for my back loop. 3 and 4. Okay, so this is what your work should look like by now. Keep going around. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so once you're done with your 2 double crochet in each stitch, you're going to find the top of your chain 3 and go into that back loop and slip stitch, okay, like that. After that, we're going to chain 3, and our pattern is going to change for this row. Our pattern is going to be 2, 1, 2, 1, okay? So I'm just going to add a single crochet where I have my chain 3 at, and that's going to count as my increase. And then the next stitch, I'm going to find the back loop and put 1 double crochet. Next stitch, find the back loop and put 2 double crochet. So again, the pattern for this row is 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so once you get to the end of the row, you're going to go to the top of the chain 3 and do a slip stitch into the back loop only. All right, for the next 2 rows, we're going to have the same pattern, okay? So we're going to chain 3 at the beginning of the next 2 rows, and our pattern is going to be 1, 1, 1, 2. So I'm going to go ahead and add another double crochet where we have our chain 3 space and start our pattern. 1, again, all of this is only in the back loop. 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and then in the third loop, 2 double crochets in the same stitch. So we're going to do that same pattern of 1 1 1 2, going all the way around back to the end, and then we're going to slip stitch in the back loop of the top of the chain 3. We're going to chain 3 again and do the same exact pattern of 1 1 1 2. Okay, so this is what your work should look like now after you slip stitch into the back loop. Remember, all these stitches, y'all, are in the back loop only. That back loop lets us see these little lines right here where we're going to start forming our petals to our rose, okay? So once you slip stitch, you're going to chain 1 and then you're going to cut. Where are my scissors? Okay, so I've chained 1 and I cut my yarn, okay? So, like I said, you see these little lines from us doing the back loop only. So we're going to go into the center space and find, it's kind of hard with my yarn because I have multiple colors in mine and they're neutral colors. So this is my first line that I see that I created from round 1. And you're just going to put your hook in any one of those stitches that you see. And you're going to reattach your yarn to it. So you're going to do a slip knot. And then you're going to put your hook in the hole and tighten it. And then you're kind of going to do a slip stitch through to attach. And we're going to chain 2. 1 and 2. After you chain 2, we're going to fold our work so that we can see where we're working. And we're going to put 2 double crochet into the same loop that we just connected our yarn to. So that's 1 double crochet and then 2 double crochet. After that, go over and find your next loop. So let me unfold mine. So my next loop is right here. So in that next loop, you're going to put 3 half double crochets, okay? So I'm going to fold it over and I'm just going to automatically put 3 half double crochet. Half double crochet is yarning over, inserting your hook, pulling your yarn through. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. Again, if you guys need any help with any of these beginner stitches, go to the playlist under tutorials and you will see the beginner stitch video. Okay. So I said that we have to put 3 double crochet into this loop. So I think we only did 2 and this is our third one. All right, after that you're going to chain 2, 1 2, turn your work, and after you turn you're going to put 2 double crochet in each stitch. Okay, so in all of these stitches that we just made, we're going to put 2. After we get done with this row, when you count your stitches, you should have 12 double crochet. Okay, so we're going to put 2 half double crochets in each loop. So this is 4, 6, 'and don't forget about that last loop where we did the chains at the chain 2. So I'm counting 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. In this last loop right here, you need to add 2 double crochets right there in that chain 2 that we started this off with. This will give you 12 stitches, and just recount. Okay, so from here we're going to count over 4 stitches. So we're going back to our base. I hope you guys can see. So I'm counting 4. 1 2 3 4. And into this 5th loop right here, I'm going to put a slip stitch. Okay, so I'm just going to put my hook in there and do a slip stitch. Okay, don't be scared to fold your work, okay, so that you can see your stitches in your loops. All right, so once I slip stitch, I'm going to change, sorry y'all, I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to do a reverse single crochet. So basically it's called the crab stitch. So basically what you're going to do is you're just going to go back to the right, doing single crochets in each one of these stitches. Okay, so I'm going to just put my hook in, and I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm literally not doing anything. You don't turn your work, you don't do anything. All you do is you just go backwards into each stitch and do a single crochet. Like I said before, this is actually called the crab stitch. So you're going to do this until you get all the way back down to your row. Okay, so once you backward slip stitch, again, we're going to keep counting back on our row, and we're going to count to our 5th loop, and we're going to slip stitch, okay? So let me try to find my row. I think my row's right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm going to slip stitch into that 5th space. After you slip stitch into the 5th loop, you're going to chain 2. And again, you guys, like always for my tutorials, if there's something you don't understand that I'm doing, please just comment in the comment section. Let me know that you need help, and I can go over it, or I can just tell you guys in better words how to do it. All right, so once you slip stitch into the 5th loop and you chain 2, which we've already done, we're going to do 2 half double crochet into this same loop. So 2 half double crochet into the same loop. And I know sometimes like doing projects like this is hard to, like, it's sometimes hard for me to film and let you guys see completely. So please let me know if you need some help, okay? All right, once we do those 2 half double crochet in the same loop, then we're going to do 3 half double crochet into the next loop. So my next loop is right here, and I'm going to put 3 half double crochet there. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and we're going to turn our work, and then again we're going to put 2 double crochet in each stitch. So 2 double crochet, sorry y'all. So each petal when you start it, it's going to be the same pattern, okay? So I'm going to continue to put 2 double crochet in what I just did, and I'll meet you back at the end. Okay, so I've put 2 double crochet in each stitch that I made for this second petal, and what you're going to do is go to your first petal that you made, and you're going to find the root of it. So this is the root of my first petal I made, and I'm going to slip stitch into there, okay? So I'm just slip stitching into the previous petal that we made, slip stitching in the bottom part of it like this. This connects the leaves, okay? Petals, sorry. After you slip stitch, you're going to chain 1, and then we're going to single crochet. So we're going to do the crab stitch going back. So the crab stitch again is the backwards single crochet where we're just going from left to right, doing single crochets in each stitch, just 1 in each stitch. And I think you guys can finally see the pattern for each petal that we're doing. Now, once you do the crab stitch all the way back, you're going to find this petal, and you're going to find the root of it, and you're going to slip stitch at the base of the last flower that you made. I don't know why I keep on calling it a flower, y'all. The last petal, I mean. So you slip stitch at the base of it, and you chain 1. Oh, sorry, you guys. You chain 2. And now we're going to go to the next row of loops. So you can kind of see mine better. Here's a row, here's a row, here's a row. So we're going to go up to the next row, to the next row, y'all. And what we're going to do is just slip stitch. So just go up, directly up, and make a slip stitch. So now you can see how the middle of our rows came out. And this is how all our petals going to come out, but we're just going to make our petals bigger, okay? Okay, so after you slip stitch to the next row, you're going to chain 2, and you're going to put 3 half double crochet into that same loop. Or 2, sorry you guys, 2 double crochet into the same loop. So the 2 double crochet you just made plus the chain 3 acts as 3 half double crochet. We're going to go to our next loop, which is right here, and we're going to put 3 half double crochet. 1, 2, and 3. After that, we're going to chain 2, and we're going to turn our work, and then we're going to put 2 double crochet in each stitch again. Okay, so 2 double crochet in each stitch. Okay, so once you make it back down the row, I'm putting 2 double crochet in each stitch. We're going to find our previous leaf, which is right here. Find the base of it anywhere in the base, and you're going to slip stitch. When I say base, the first place that you see that we connected onto our row on our foundation, that's what I mean by base. All right, so after we did that and we slip stitch, we're going to chain 1. And then again, we're going to single crochet from here back. So we're doing the crab stitch, just backwards single crochet. And you see how this pattern happens on every single leaf that we make, y'all. Every single one that we make is the same exact pattern. Once we single crochet back, we're going to find the roots of our last leaf of the previous row. So mine is right here, if you guys can see, and I'm going to slip stitch. Next, I'm going to chain 2 after slip stitching. And I'm going up to the next row. I got pink. I have my nail. I have my lipstick on my fingers and it's rubbing onto the fabric, but it's fine. Okay, so once we chain 2, we're gonna go up to our next row. Which is, where's mine? Right here. And we're going to slip stitch and we're going to chain 2. 1, 2. And again, in that same stitch, we're going to do 2 half double crochets. 1 and 2 half double crochets. Okay, so after you do your 2 double crochets, in the next 2 loops, you're going to put 3 half double crochets. So this is my first loop over. 2 half double crochets, 3 half double crochets, and then to my next loop, 1 half double crochet, 2, and 3. Okay, so after you do that, you're going to chain 2. 1 and 2. You're going to turn your work, and once again, you're going to put 2 half double crochets in each stitch back to the beginning of this petal that you started. Okay, so after you get done putting 2 half double crochets in each stitch, you're going to go over, you're going to skip 5 loops, and then you're going to put a slip stitch into the 6th one. All right, so I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Into the 6th loop, I'm going to do a slip stitch like so, and I'm going to chain 2. And then I'm going to put 2 half double crochet into that same space. 1 and 2. And then I'm going to go back and put 2 half double crochet in each stitch all the way back. So now we're just making our petals taller because we're going out more. So I'm putting 2 half double crochets in each stitch. Okay, so after you get done with your increases of putting 2 half double crochet in each loop, you're going to find the base of the next petal over, and you're going to slip stitch again. All right, chain 1. And then we're going to go up to our next row, and we're going to skip over 5 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And into the 6th loop, we're going to slip stitch. And we're going to chain 1. And then we're going to go back up, and we're going to do our single crochet going backwards, okay, through each stitch of our previous petal that we just made. After you single crochet back, you're going to find the base of your last petal and do a slip stitch, chain 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to count to our 7th loop and do a slip stitch into that loop. So we're going to go up a row, and we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Into that 7th loop, we're going to do another slip stitch. Sorry, y'all, I'm reading my my pattern. All right, we're going to do that slip stitch. And then we're just going to repeat the same pattern around. So after we slip stitch, we're going to chain 1, and we're going to do our backwards single crochet, our crab stitch, okay? So I'm about to turn my work. Don't turn your work, y'all. Just crochet backwards. Single crochet backwards like we've been doing. My nail just popped off. Okay. So you're literally just doing the same thing, okay? So I'm finding a base. So I'm just connecting to this base. I'm chaining 2. And then I'm doing 2 half doubles. Well, I'm doing 2 and I'm putting 2, so I'm just putting 2 double crochets in each one of these stitches, and then I'm going to go back and do my backwards single crochet, and that gives the petal height like the one that we just made. So this is how your rose back should look. This is one side. Now, if you want the rose on double sides, just do this pattern all over again, okay? So the last thing we're going to do, I already tied and cut off my yarn to the end of my last petal, and I'm just going to pull this little tail through the back side of my purse, like so. Okay, so all your tails should be on the inside. All right, after that, you're going to get your yarn in again and reattach to the edge of your base that you did. So right here, reattach anywhere, go under the stitch and connect your yarn, pull through, and I'm gonna chain 1. And then we're just gonna, for this row, we're just gonna do single crochets in each stitch going around. That's just gonna give us some extra space for us to put our purse together. So again, after you do this, single crochet along the edge. If you want your purse to be double-sided rows, just repeat this pattern again. And if you want a flat back, which is what I'm going to show you in part 2, the flat back is just the base. It's the same pattern as how we did the base, okay? But again, I'm going to post those instructions in part 2. I'm not going to go over the video again, but I will post the pattern on top. Okay, so after you get done going around your base doing single crochet, you're just going to slip stitch, chain 1, and then you're going to cut. And you're done with half of your purse. Okay, part 2 will be how to do the back and how to construct our purse together.